I've never been this happy to see a child cry, bro. Hell yes. What? Bro, yo, Akatsuki, you can just blow your budget right before the anniversary like this? After they released one of the most bum and unhyped characters in December that I've ever seen Dokkan release, we got a new Part 2 LR for this celebration, okay? And so far, I'm not gonna lie, the New Year celebration, or wintertime campaign, how it's called, is rather underwhelming, considering we do not have any ECAs for LR, Orange Piccolo, or Physical Ultimate Gohan, or Gamma 1, or Gamma 2, or yeah, I think that's about it. I was expecting a lot of EZAs. I was expecting a lot of, like, insanely hype units. But we didn't get any of that. But maybe this new LR that I'm gonna react to right now is just gonna blow me out of the water. So, yeah. Let's react and then break down the stuff. Here we go. Okay, we got the Masenko. With the one-arm Gohan, mind you. Dokkan. Interesting. They weren't able to do that before, but now, okay, I see you. All right. Okay, nice explosion. Okay. 18 key, here we go. Rather similar to the STR Gohan, but more fluid and nicer. Okay, okay. I'm not even mad at it, because I thought the STR Future Gohan LR had phenomenal animations, and now they just improved upon it. I'm not mad about it. Some people might be mad about, like, oh, rehash, or oh, reused animations. Bro, honestly, I don't really care if the animations is sick. I'm gonna be like, yep, good unit, Dokkan. Very nice. Anyway, all right, that was the 8. Why is it so low? Volume is so low. My bad. Here we go. Okay, what do you have for, like, a counter or a revive? It's a revive, right? Yeah. I knew it. Alright. Can I just say, I don't like revive units. I think revive units are terrible. Although, meta-wise, considering all these new stages and new events are, like, very difficult, dying is pretty easy now. So, you know, hopefully we don't get, like, a stupid restriction like the STR Cell, and it's just gonna be like a Majin Buu kind of thing. Like, oh, you die, you revive, right? But we'll get to that. Oh. I've never been this happy to see a child cry, bro. Hell yes. Damn, what's the animation, though? Oh, and the bro, how big? Hold on. Like, I don't want to, like, joke about the situation because, like, you know, this moment's very emotional. But, like, why Gohan so big, bro? Like, I know he's bigger than Trunks, right? But damn, why is Gohan that big? Like, he's not supposed to be that big. Anyway. All right, here we go. His 12 key super. What? Hold on. This looks like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Hold up. Wait. Is that a My Hero reference? The animation looks so similar. The animation looks really similar, right? I'm not tripping, right? Holy shit. Oh. What? Oh my god! That's his 12 key super! That's 12 key super! Oh, the 12 key super, bro! What? Oh, he's putting up the... Oh, he's putting on the sword! What? Oh my days, bro. That's the ending we all been waiting for this Trunks, bro. If this happened in the show, I mean, obviously we wouldn't have like, you know, time traveling Trunks and whatever, right? No Cell Saga, which would have been unfortunate. For Trunks himself getting this kind of ending, hell yes, bro. I'd sign for that. I'd sign for that, bro. But we're not done yet. You got an active skill. What? Bro, yo, Akatsuki, you can just blow your budget right before the anniversary like this? What? Bro, what am I looking at? Look at this! And like the Gohan hands, and then Gohan behind him, bro? Look at this! Oh, Masenko? Hold on, let me see the KO screen, see if it's if it repeats or like something. No, there's no way the truth made a fade out. No, the truth doesn't do fade outs, which is unfortunate. But let me check the Twitter. Yeah, see, the original video has a fade out. Okay, fair enough, bro. I need to see that active skill again, bro. That active skill is straight fire. Here we go. Let's see it. Let's see it one more time, all right? One more time. This is crazy, bro. Insane. Wow, what wow, what a unit, what a unit, what a unit. Oh my days. All right, here we go. We are on the wiki right here, and this is him, bro. Look at that. That's the art. Wow, that's crazy. Insane. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, that's a sick art. And then Trunks appearing later on. Look at that. Oh my days. Yeah, fire. Okay. This is Gohan Bonds Leading to the Future. Super Saiyan Gohan Future / Super Saiyan Trunks Youth Future. So it is not a and, of course, right? Because we already knew that. It is a slash. So, what does that mean? Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me. Yeah, this is what I feared. I feared this, yeah. Because they released a DLC, or a DLC, an ECA for this unit right here, which is called Super Saiyan Gohan Future and Trunks Youth, but they don't link, which is weird to me, because they're not the same named character. Like, it's Future and Trunks Youth Future / Super Saiyan Gohan Future. And this one is Super Saiyan Gohan Future / Super Saiyan Trunks Youth Future. Like, anyway, whatever. His leader skill is Bond of Master and Disciple. Oh, whoa! 220% Master Disciple. Oh, this is a crazy Carnival unit, bro. Holy. Its super attack is Masenko, raises defense for 3 turns and causes colossal damage. 18 key is greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to enemy and greatly lowers attack. Okay, so 50% defense for 3 turns and then another 50% defense on top of that and 50% attack. Okay, that's pretty nice, pretty nice. Its passive skill is Homing, Mind, and Techniques. Basic effects are attack and defense 150%, Bond of Master Disciple category allies attack and defense 50%. Wow. Holy. Launch additional super attack. Love that. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type, AGL and int excluded to rainbow key spheres. Okay, rainbow key spheres could be nice, could be nice. Per Bond of Master Disciple category ally on the team, key 3 up to 9. Okay. Attack and defense 50% up to 150%. Okay. Chance of performing critical hit and damage destruction rate 20 up to 60%. Okay. When attacking with 18 or more key, attack plus 200%. Alright. For 1 turn from the character's entry turn, guards all attacks. Chance of performing a critical hit and damage destruction rate 20%. Plus an additional chance of performing a critical hit and damage destruction rate 10%. And all allies attack plus 30% as the first attack in the turn. Okay, damn. For 3 turns from the character's entry turn, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of performing no. No. I mean, okay, listen, to be fair, This becomes way better because we already have a guaranteed super. But I'm still not a fan of the great chance. I'm still not a great fan. A big fan. Alright, when the character or an ally attacking the same turn is KO'd, if there's another Bond of Master Disciple category ally on the same team from the third turn from the character's entry turn. Okay, that's good. That's alright, because he guards, he has damage reduction, 30%. Full Bond of Master Disciple has like 100% damage reduction rate on the first turn. He should never die on the first turn. Okay. Revives with a 58% damage recovery by exchanging with Super Saiyan Trunks U Future. Okay, I mean 58% HP recovery. That's not bad at all. Like, it's more than half. Yeah, not even mad at that. After an ally's revival skill is activated, attack and defense 200% and guards all attacks for the entirety of the battle. All right, that's what this means. The clock and the infinity symbol, that means, but this one means 1 turn. So it stacks, is that? I'm not entirely sure what this means. This is, yeah. Am I just tripping now? I don't know. Then the exchange condition. If there's another Bond of Master Disciple category ally on the team, starting from the third turn from the character's entry turn, revives with 58% HP recovered by exchanging with Super Saiyan Trunks U Future when the character or an ally taking the same turn is KO'd only once. Okay, here's the key point. If there is another Bond of Master Disciple category ally, only one. You only need one. And we all know that Bond of Master Disciple is filled to the brim with great units. Alright, Link skills is Golden Warrior, All in the Family, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighter, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories are Bond of Master Disciple, Hybrid Saiyans, Future Saga, Goku's Family, Super Saiyan, Android / Cell Saga. That's interesting. Okay. All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, but no, that's not. Never mind, I'm stupid. I'm thinking of, never mind. Connected Hope, Bond of Parent and Child, Earthbed Fighters, Demonic Power, Powerful Comeback, and Trusted Will. The only one I'm missing is Bond of Friendship. Sure, they're like, they're Master and Disciple, but they're friends too, no? Or am I reading too much into that? Maybe they're not friends. I don't know. Okay. He links great with himself. Once you, you know, change, I suppose. Wait, how does it work with... You can only revive once, right? You can only revive once. Not per character, but per team. So, if you revive with one of them, you have a permanent ally if you run both of them as leaders. That could be a good strategy, honestly. That could be fire, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's check out the Trunks. Let's check out his art real quick. Okay, nice. I like that he has the sword. That's so cool, bro. That's a little bit like world building as well, right? Because he only gets the sword once he goes to the future, or the past, I mean. Before that, he doesn't have the sword, but they made it, they gave him like the original outfit that he has against the android, with the sword. I think that's cool, yeah. Yeah, that's sick, yeah. Alright, his super attack is Burning Rush, greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, and causes colossal damage to enemy. Then his 18 key is Shining Slash, massively raised attack and greatly raised defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy. His passive skill, Inherited Mind and Techniques, key 9, attack and defense 250%. Okay, that's already a nice setup there, holy. Chance of performing a critical hit, chance of evading enemy's attack, and damage reduction rate by 30%. Okay, so crit, dodge, and damage reduction. Nice. Bond of Master Disciple or Future Saga category allies attack and defense 50%. Does that stack? It doesn't say and or. So I'm assuming you can only get 50%, not 100% if you are on both Future Saga and Bond of Master Disciple. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, HL and Int excluded, to rainbow key spheres. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 18 or more key, attack and defense 250%. As a second or third attack in the turn, chance of performing a critical hit, and chance of evading enemy's attack 50%. Okay, so we already have the 30% crit and dodge, just out of every, like the whole entire time. Then, as the second or third attacker, he has 80% dodge and 80% crit rate. Wow. Okay. Survives KO attacks up to once within a turn. He survives KO attacks? Whoa. Okay. When launching as the second or third attacker in the turn, or attacking, not launching. The hell. I read launches earlier. My bad. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Ugh. I mean, we saw how well that worked with the AGL Super Saiyan Trunks, right? Jesus, okay. When there's another Bond of Master Disciple or future side category ally on the team, attack and defense 150%, launch an additional super attack. Now, that's what we're talking about. All allies defense 30% when HP is 30% or less after receiving an attack. Okay, yeah. Recovers 15% HP at the end of turn after receiving an attack. Okay. Yeah, that could be useful. 15% HP recovery is not the best, but it could help, you know. It could literally mean death, live or die. Active skill, massively raised attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to enemy within the turn activated. All attacks become critical hits, evades enemy attacks, including super attacks. Wow. Activation conditions can be activated when there's another Bond of Master Disciple or future side category ally attacking the same turn, or starting from the next attacking turn. Oh damn. Crazy, bro, crazy. Link's skill, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories are the same, don't change. And the linking partners also don't change, unfortunately. Well, almost. He links really well with Vegeta and Trunks, which is the only character on here that's actually good, you know, which is a shame. What kind of terrible links does AGL one have that he doesn't link at all? Samurai Race, Royal Lineage, Infighter, Prepare for Battle, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Why don't they link then? Do they really have the same name according to Dokkan? Did they really do that? That's so dumb. It's not even the same. It's not the same though. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Super Saiyan Gohan Future, right? Slash Super Saiyan Trunks Youth Future. And then this LR, who gets a brand new EZA, well, we'll dive into that. Super Saiyan Gohan Future and Trunks Youth Future. Slash Super Saiyan Gohan Future. It's not the same name. Why don't they link? They're not the same character, bro. Huh? Whatever. Anyway. Let's go back to the Trunks again. Yeah, none of these characters are good at all. Yeah. Also, it's kind of funny that he doesn't link with the AGL EZA Super Saiyan Trunks at all. Is it because he's the same name character again? Is that the reason why? I don't know, whatever. Not like he's good or anything like that, but yeah, it was way overdue that we actually had a future Gohan or Trunks, in my opinion. Alright, let's hop into the EZA details for Super Saiyan Gohan Future and Trunks Youth Future Dokkan. Okay. Super Saiyan Gohan Future. Leader skill doesn't change, obviously. Alright, his super attack. Alright, let's see. So it was a raise attack and defense for 1 turn and cause colossal damage to enemy. Now it greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn and cause colossal damage to enemy. Okay, so from 50%, from 30% to 50%. That's nice. 18 key is double Masenko. Greatly, it used to be greatly raises defense 1 turn and mega colossal damage to enemy. And now it is greatly raised defense for 4 turns and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Very nice. Very, very good. Very good. Very good. Alright, this is where the biggest change always happens, and that's the passive skills, of course. Remaining Warrior's Desperate Struggle is the passive skill. Basic effects, attack and defense 150%, that's what it used to be. And it's now... Whoa. Oh, okay. Key 4, attack and defense 250%. Changes key spheres STR to AGL. Receives an additional key 1 per key sphere obtained. Wow, that's quite the upgrade. Holy. When HP is 58% or more, randomly change key spheres of a certain type, AGL excluded to AGL key spheres. And this probably got removed. Yeah. Oh, it changed actually. When HP is 58% or more, or for 1 turn from the character's entry turn, randomly change key spheres of a certain type, AGL and STR excluded, to AGL key spheres. And attack and defense 150%. Okay. 5 or more key spheres obtained, defense 58%, chance to perform a critical hit 8%, and damage destruction rate 8%. But now it is 3 or more key spheres obtained, attack plus 158%, defense plus 258%, and chance to perform a critical hit and damage reduction rate 58%. But then we have another one, 3 or more AGL key spheres obtained. So these are AGL key spheres, okay. Attack and plus 258%, defense plus 158%. Okay, so this the part. So if you want defense, you have normal key spheres. If you want attack, you should get AGL key spheres. Got it. Also, you get an additional super attack with AGL key spheres. Damn, that's nice. That's very nice. And then 6 or more key spheres obtained, launch additional super attack. Connected Hope or Bond of Master Disciple category allies attack and defense 58% for 2 turns. And yeah. Oh, he actually had a launch additional super attack previously? That's kind of crazy. Nice. Okay, so we know the active skill never changes, right? Because they can't change it for some weird reason. Link skills are Super Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Infighter, Prepare for Battle, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Categories are Connected Hope, Bond of Master Disciple, Hybrid Saiyan, Future Saga, Endless Cell Saga, Joint Forces, All Out Struggle, Powerful Combat, and Earthbred Fighter. Wait, Joint Forces, hold on. They're not on Joint Forces. So even Dokkan acknowledges that this character is not the same character. He's not even on Joint Forces. Bro, I'm losing my mind. Why do they not link? Like, what kind of shenanigans are you on, Dokkan? What the hell? Look, he's not here. He's the int Super Saiyan Trunks is here, but not the int Gohan. Like, what is going on? That's silly, bro. They're literally a ant unit. They're a Joint Forces unit. Whatever. Oh, I didn't go over the active skill conditions. Obviously, they didn't change, but it is pretty good condition, actually. Can be activated when HP is 58% or less, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of the battle. It could be worse. It honestly could be worse. All right, here we go. Now we are on the Gohan, right? Because this is pretty much the opposite. Because before it is Gohan and Trunks fighting together, and it switches into only Gohan because, like, he knocks him out, right? Here, I can show you real quick. Here's the exchange animation, right? You got here Gohan, and he's saying, Trunks, don't follow me. And then he, like, chops him in the back of the head. There you go. See? And now it is only Gohan against the androids. The complete opposite of this unit, which is Gohan starts off alone, and then Trunks fights alone, right? He's only there spiritually, but whatever. I'm getting too hung up on the details because Dokkan is inconsistent as fuck. Anyway, 12 key super used to be raised attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to enemy. Now it is greatly raised attack for 1 turn and causes okay, so massively, my bad, I read it wrong. Massively raised attack for 1 turn, which is 100%. Really good. Really good, really good. His 18 key used to be greatly raised attack for 1 turn and mega colossal damage to enemy. And now it is massive raised attack for 4 turns, 100%, causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Alright, so his passive skill used to be for 5 turns from the character's entry turn, key 8. That's it. That's what it was. Now it is key 8, attack and defense 158%, chance of performing a critical hit 58%. Basic effects, attack and defense 258%, are now attack and defense 258%, receives additional key per key spheres obtained, and randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, AGL exclude to AGL key spheres. When HP is 58% or less, foresees enemy super attack, so that's a scouter ability. Now, it is way later in his kit, so we have attacking, when attacking with 12 or more key, attack plus 258% as the first attack in the turn, or when HP is 58% or more at the start of turn, guards all attacks. Very nice. And then when HP is 58% or less at the start of turn, foresees enemy super attack. Right? So it went from when HP is 85% or less from the start of turn to, well, it was already that. It was already that. Never mind. It didn't change. Never mind. Then when the character is KO'd, revives with 85% HP recovered. And that probably didn't change. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. When receiving an attack and defense 158%. 5 or more keystrokes obtained. Additional super attack, connected hope, or bond match to the type of category allies attack and defense 58% for 2 turns. And then when the character is KO'd, revives with HP fully recovered. So no longer is it 85% HP, which is really good, right? Now he revives with all his HP. Every single bar. Or the whole bar, I mean. And then at the end of the turn in which a character's revival skill is activated, he gets key 5, defense and damage reduction rate 58%, which is now key 5, 258% defense, and then a chance of performing critical hits and damage reduction rate 58%. I'm not gonna lie, these 2 characters are insane. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the Int, Trunks, and Gohan, and the EZA, AGL, Trunks, and Gohan, they look insane. They look phenomenal. Dokkan has really cooked. Like, from the disappointment that was 17, or 16, right? Who got overshadowed by the Tech Android EZA, by the way. Like, that 16 was nothing, bro. But the Tech Androids and the Int 19 and 20 ECA, they completely blew the 16 out of the water. However, the Trunks was really bad, right? Or is really bad. The Trunks is really, really, really bad, bro. Like, really, really, really bad, bro. I can't even explain how bad this AGL Trunks right here is, bro. I can't even tell you, bro. Like, just read all his things he does, bro. He does nothing. He does no damage. He can't take any damage. And the stacking capabilities are bare minimum, bro. But this Trunks and Gohan, the new Int Gohan, and the AGL EZA Gohan and Trunks, Dokkan cooked. Holy, bro. Absolutely cooked. Also, this guy has some insane animations, bro. Like, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. This is active skill. Oh wait, that's hold on. I meant this attack animation. Here we go. This their 12 key super. Yo, it could be worse, right? Especially considering this character came out in 2022. You know, like this character is about to be 3 years old, and then this 18 key super is even better. Look at this, 18 key super. Here we go. Look at this, coming in, punching, bro, chopped him, knee kick, and then double Masenko. Close up at the face. Yeah, crazy, bro. Insane animations, phenomenal. And then this Gohan, here we go. AGL Gohan, this is like his standalone super attacks. He does like some key thing. Does like a bash, and then another Masenko. Here we go. Insane. You would almost say it's a tri-beam, but you know, it's not. And his 18 key super here is like, he comes in with the kick, or the knee, and then the kick. I mean, punch him into the building, punches him up the building, and then he does this, bro. Demon Flash, whatever that means. Like, it's just some blast from his hands. Some Piccolo type move, bro. Crazy. I am really happy that this guy got ECA. And I'm really happy. No, get this bitch out of here. Hold on. And I'm really happy that this Int Gohan and Trunks are coming to the game. I'm gonna be summoning. I don't care. I'm gonna be summoning. I'm gonna pull them. All right, because I need them. I really do. These characters are insane. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, that was the video. Let me know what you think about the brand new Gohan and Trunks or the EZA Gohan and Trunks. Let me know what you think, and what you think about the overall winter campaign right now. I think the winter campaign was rather underwhelming. Not really any events, no story stages, not really missions for any difficult events, no new difficult events. Like, nothing really new, right? We got the redstone, right, which is cool, I suppose, but not really great. And we have the snowman's items, right? But also, like, probably for new players, a lot of that stuff in the shop can be really helpful, right? Like, you can get Kais, you can get skill orbs, you can get Zenny, you can get upgrade items. What else can you get? Orbs, I think, as well, are also in there. But, like, outside of that, there's not really a lot of content. Like, the content is lacking. Alright, I want to end the video, but let's just go over the content real quick. There's a new area, right? So there's new story to play, which is cool, right? That means we can, you know, get a refresh on the blue gem store, right? We had some super extreme battle road missions that are new, and we get a burst mode. Like, okay, cool. What else? Like, the winter campaign has been going on since hopefully I can find this real quick, otherwise I gotta cut. Like, I keep calling it a 10th anniversary year special missions, but that's not it. I can't find the... Let's go to the JP version real quick. And all we got was redstone stage missions, or red zone, not stone, red zone missions. We got an upcoming burst mode. We got a, we got, you know, Dokkan Day, obviously, right? World Tournament, we had a World Tournament, but that's not really... I don't really count that. That's like a regular occurrence. New Dokkan Fest, now a new Carnival LR. I believe it's Carnival, right? It's not a yellow coin. Hold on, let me check that real quick. Oh, I found it right here. Winter campaign. Here we go. It started on the 12th or the 15th December. So, oh wait, no, this. Oh, it just started now. Wait, 16 was a. No, it was not a. Huh? Okay, whatever. So yeah, we got 16 Dokkan stage for 16, Dokkan Day, login reward, login events, more missions, Dokkan, more missions, weekly missions again, EZA, sale, upgraded Dokkan Festival and Carnival point banners. Redstone, we got a new battlefield, right? We got a updated Dragon Ball story for the Cell Saga. We got 2 EZAs, World Tournament, but I don't count that one. World Tournament ticket banner, or just banner, I mean. Support sales, like I said, the new area, and then the all-out battles and red zone missions, like, and a bunch of other missions here for new support memory, super battle roads, redstone, story, returns. These are returns, by the way. These are not new stages or new missions or revamps. These are just returning, and all of this returning, and a new art. But do you see what I mean? Like, there's no, I don't know, there's no new content, only new missions, you know? Couple EZAs. I don't know, I think the content's a bit lacking for a celebration, in my opinion. All right, but the characters for part 2 and the EZA for part 1, which is tech androids and int androids, are fantastic. So I think that would be a W, right? So anyway, now this video will actually end. Let me know if you're gonna summon or not. Are you excited for these characters, or do you not care at all? You know, you're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait for the new banner, which is totally fine, right? You don't need to summon every banner. Actually, I encourage you to not do it, because it is not viable unless you are paid player, right? If you buy stones, for example, which I'm not. I am free to play, but this game is fairly generous with the content and like the stones they provide. So I can pretty much summon almost on every single banner. But most banners I don't even summon on unless it's like an anniversary or like a celebration, because the between character banners are mostly always garbage, you know? And you can see 16 was absolutely buns, right? But Goma was insane. Super Saiyan 4 Goku was insane. But then we had the stinker like Baby Gohan and Goten. Same with the new STR Baby. Then we had the Broly, which I skipped because I didn't care for him. Also, I didn't have stones because I summoned for the tech Frieza and Gogeta. Then we had Popovich, which I skipped. And then then we had the Int Gohan. And then we had the whole New Year, or the whole Tatabana celebration, right? So you need to like be specific about how you summon. Anyway, this video is getting long. I'm sorry about that. I just had a lot to talk about, or want to talk about. Either way. Yeah. So let me know all the things I asked you to do, to say in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. That's about it. Take care.